You'll need to email him and tell him we read it and we appreciate him sending.
Yes.
And we're going to log it. And if anything comes up that we think he might be right for,
Sure.
we'll reach out. And then also tell him we usually like to read a feature and a TV sample if you have one.
Okay.
Because features may not be his thing.
Absolutely.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Hey, how are you? Whoa, the John Cicadas are out this morning. They are out. Good morning. I just wanted to... Can you guys... Really? Because you guys were not making any noise 5 minutes ago. Literally zero noise. Zero. Thank you. I just wanted to say good morning and tell you guys really quick. Thank you. Really quick. Don't forget to email about the mic stand.
I sent him pictures and we're working on it.
Oh. Is there a piece missing?
It's this gold part. I think I need some pliers maybe too.
Michael can help you, whatever you need. Anyway, just a quick call out before I tell you about our first day of school. If you have not caught up on all the episodes of the Tell Me What to Do podcast, please go ahead and find the podcast anywhere that podcasts are hosted. Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, Google Play. You can just Google Tell Me What to Do podcast with Jamie Premack Sullivan. Catch up on the episodes. Listen to the last episode on Secrets and Lies. And this week's episode, tomorrow's episode is family alienation and abandonment. It is a huge episode, and we are very lucky to have Dr. Melanie on with us to talk about how to handle family alienation, parent alienation, child abandonment, all of those things, because it is brutal. Brutal. If you are asking me if my children are going to school or not, I know you did not listen to the last episode of the podcast, which hurts my heart. Please, please, please listen to the podcast. It would mean so much to me. Please. Call out. If you have topics that you want me to talk about, email me at tellme@lemonadamedia.com. Tellme@lemonadamedia.com, or you can call me at 1-833-453-6662. Denise, I am well aware of that, but controversial comments don't really help. They just get people stirred up. But you're right. It is a conversation we need to have. Today was the first day of school for my children. I would like to tell you how it went. Yes, Denise, please listen. It would mean so much to me. My children go to, yes, the podcast, is the podcast safe for kids' ears? Yes. This one coming up, yes. This one coming up, the abandonment and stuff, yes, it is. Okay. So let me just tell you really quick how the first day of school went. My children were so excited about their first day of school. It's only a half day. It's a brand new school for them. And I'm kind of glad that I know this sounds weird, but I'm not glad about COVID. But all of the procedures and processes that are in place for school make everybody feel like it's a new school. So my kids don't feel like such outsiders. But anyway, they started school today, and Michael and I took pictures of them this morning, which some of you saw. And they go to a private Catholic school, so it's smaller, much smaller than public school, much more contained. And the school has done an amazing job putting together processes and procedures and all of those things. The best that they can do. What types of things is our school doing? Well, I'm glad you asked. Nobody is allowed to get out of the car at drop-off. Parents cannot get out of the car, only kids. They come to your car, they ask you a list of questions, you answer, they check everybody's temperature in the car, including parents doing drop-off. If everybody's temperature is below 99.4, you can get out of the car with your backpacks, and no, I do not have more than one page. If you get a request from me on Facebook, it is report and block. Report and block. I do not have another page. So they took my kids' temperature. They all got out. The younger grades go in a certain entrance, and the older grades go in a different entrance. The doors are propped open, so nobody's touching the door handles. And the kids will keep their backpacks with them so they don't have to make locker trips right now. And all of the kids are staying in one classroom, and the teachers will rotate. Instead of the kids rotating classes, the teachers will do the rotating. They will have 4 hand washing breaks during the day, and each child has their own hand sanitizer. They are wearing masks all day, and during lunch, they will eat lunch in their classrooms. During lunch, they have a, what is that called?
A divider?
Like a divider, like a desk divider on their desk during snack or lunch. They are not rotating for middle school. Teachers will rotate, children will not. And they are wearing masks. And they will do the best they can. And only the students that are doing Mass will go to the chapel for Mass that week. Other students will watch Mass on a TV in their classroom. So the kids will still be exposed to Mass, because that's very important for Catholic school. Additionally, Heather, I know that you are clearly a Facebook doctor, which, I mean, the medical school of Facebook is it's renowned around the world, globally. It's fucking amazing. Have you applied to Facebook medical school?
I got rejected.
Oh, you got rejected. I also got rejected to Facebook medical school, but you know what I'm so grateful for? Michael's brother is the head of infectious disease at Johns Hopkins. The head. Could you believe that? The head. He went to an actual medical school, which is like not as good as Facebook medical school, but good. But still good. It's not Facebook medical school. It's fucking amazing. And he has assured us that, given the protocol and procedures in place, that this is the best case scenario for my children to go back to school. Also, my gynecologist, dentist, and 80 surgeons I know wear masks 12 hours a day and have been doing so their entire medical career, and they have not died. They don't have any lung issues from breathing in their air. And the children will get mask breaks, which is great. But I know that Facebook Medical School is still out. The jury's still out with you guys on that. So I think probably best that you do what you think is right for your children. And hand sanitizer being toxic, I think there's probably some truth to that too much hand sanitizer is toxic, which is why the children will be washing their hands 4 times a day, because soap and water is not toxic. But if they get schmutz on their hand, or they sneeze in their hand or something, but they'll have a mask on, but let's just say they touch a booger or something, they have hand sanitizer if they need it. I just want to say congratulations to the new class of Facebook Medical School. I wish you guys a wonderful semester, a safe, wonderful semester. And listen, at the end of the day, if it doesn't work and they send my kids home, then we'll come back home and do online learning. But I do feel better, truly, that there's such a active new class of Facebook doctors, because, the more medical community we can have, the better. And so I'm really, really grateful. This is just horrible what they are psychologically doing to our children. It is just horrible. Meanwhile, my kids outvoted me. I tried to keep them home. They voted to go to school, masks and all, couldn't fucking wait. So yeah, they're, do we have any Facebook therapists? Who's in therapy school? Facebook therapy school? Anybody? Being rude is unnecessary. It's unfucking believable. You know what is so funny? Now you'll play the victim. Good luck to me. Absolutely. The people who comment, you're not allowed to, they can get sarcastic and judgy and shamey with you after you say, hey, this is a decision I made for my children. And then they go, oh my God, you're fucking up your kids. And then you respond and they go, well, I liked you until you actually responded to me, and now I don't like you. Okay. Guys, if you want to keep your kids home, I applaud you. If you need to send your kids back to school, I applaud you. If you don't want to have kids, I applaud you. If you have 100 kids, I probably think something about you, but then I still applaud you. I think that it is hard as shit out here. It is hard right now. Okay. I don't get rude. I get sarcastic. I'm just trying to tell you how our first day went. Yes, the children have to wear masks. I'm just trying to tell you all I wanted to do was tell you about my first day. I already sent my kids. So any hurtful things you say at that point are going to hurt my feelings. Think about that. This isn't a conversation about should I or shouldn't I, where your opinion is helpful. I've already sent my children. So you telling me that I'm killing my kids or the masks are killing them because they're breathing, thank you. How is that helpful? Additionally, I have my pediatrician and my brother-in-law telling me that based on the mask breaks and the way that they're going to be doing it, my kids will be fine. So it's so interesting to me that people okay. All I'm saying is they're not, you know what? I shouldn't have shared anything because you know what? I want to shout out the teachers that are back in classrooms this year, the teachers who have now become teachers, nurses, custodians. I love you. I am so grateful for you. We are praying for you. Nobody knows how to handle this. Nobody knows what to expect. My children were so excited to be out of the house. Guys, even if they last 2 weeks, we tried. They wanted to try. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I literally got outvoted. It was not an easy decision. I cried about it. I wanted to keep them home. I did. I wanted to keep them home. Ask Jackson. I said, I work so hard, so I have double income in this house. Let me pay a tutor to come in and help you guys, because I will go crazy if I have to teach you at home. That's the truth. But please, let me try. And they were like, we are out of here. Deuces. I got totally outvoted. Michael spoke to David, got David on the phone. David said that he spoke to the principal at my kid's school. He feels very comfortable with the protocols in place. My kids are playing soccer again. They're on the soccer field. So, I mean, I can't. You're telling me masks are living in fear? Not leaving my house at all is also living in fear. We are going to take every proper protocol. We already have our appointments for our flu shots the first week of September. We're getting our flu shots. We're taking our zinc. We're taking our vitamins. And you know what? Maybe we won't get lice this year. Can we just look at the silver fucking lining? Maybe we won't get lice this year. I'll tell you what, the lice email is enough to make me hold my head in the toilet, okay? Because lice, seriously. So I'm thinking if they don't touch each other, right, we won't get lice. I don't want lice. By the way, I don't know what's worse for my kids' mental. Forcing them to stay home longer while all of their friends go back to school, or having them go back to school with a mask. I don't know. It was an excruciating decision. For those of you who have everything canceled and your local government has made the decision for you, consider yourself lucky. Because those of us who have to make the decision, it's very hard. It's very hard. I just wanted to tell you how our first day went. That's all. Drop off. Michael and I went together, and we were so cute. We were like parents on the first day of school. You know what I mean? But the first day, not 4th, 6th, and 7th first day, but the first day. We were in the car together, and oh my God, Dana, I keep stuff stocked in fear of lice. Oh my God. Everybody who keeps stuff in stocked for lice, you are my people. Because lice to me, oh my gosh, silver lining. The silver lining of COVID is no lice. Here is my prayer. Amanda, I just want to tell you guys, if you're, I got the antibodies test and was negative. Max and Charlie both got tested for COVID last week because Max had the fever virus and they were negative. So we have to remember there are other viruses out there. It is very scary when your kid spikes a fever. You're like, holy shit! And Michael was like, do not tell people on Coffee Talk that Max has a fever until we know exactly what this is. And I was like, okay. I was dying to tell you guys because I was so nervous. But it was just the fever virus. Shout out to Dr. Elizabeth Peters at Mayfair Medical. You are a lifesaver. You are a godsend. You are an angel amongst angels. You keep me sane. You have been with me since my children were born. I love you. I don't know what I would do without you texting me through my Nick, I gotta block you, friend. We can't have any conspiracy theories out here right now, okay? Sorry, buddy. I don't owe anybody an explanation. You're absolutely right. But guys, it wouldn't be, I'm not going to not talk about my life decisions all of a sudden because I'm open to a little shaming. If you're going to shame me, know that my defense is sarcasm. If the sarcasm is going to hurt your feelings, don't shame me, because I will come on your page. I will look at your whole fucking family. I don't care who it is. If you talk shit about my kids, I will come on your page, look at your family. Your kid got a limp. I'm going to be like, oh, what's up with Boppy? How's Boppy doing? How's Hippity Hop doing? I don't care. I don't play about my kids. If you're going to, you got to know I'm still me. God is working on me. So if you want to test me, you could test me. That's on you. Okay? And I support whatever you do for your children. Whatever you do. If you come on here and say, Jamie, I'm not sending my kids back, it's not for me, I'm going to say to you, I tried to do the same thing, sis, and I got outvoted. If you say, I can't wait to get my kids out of my house, put your mask on and boop, get out, I'm going to say, I get you, sis. I totally get it. If you say, Jamie, I'm still not sure what I'm going to do, I'm freaking out, I feel you too. I'm just telling you my experience in case it provides you some comfort. Okay? But I do want you to know, God is working on me. I am not perfect. If you talk shit about my kids, my girlfriend tweeted the other day. My girlfriend said, when they go low, I go medium, because God is still working on me. And that is the truth. I am no Michelle Obama. Okay? I can't go high yet. That's why my cross is to the side. You see that? My cross is to the side. That's why I'm not ready here. I'm not there yet. I'm here. So if you say things about my kids that make me feel defensive, I'm going to get so ugly. I don't want to get that way, but I'm going medium. I'm still going medium, but I lead with respect. I lead with respect. For those of you who are sending your kids back to college, I cannot imagine the fear you are in, because those kids really, they're having sex, they're making out, they're going from dorm to dorm, they're having sorority parties. That's a whole different, I'm trying to corral a fourth grader, right? I'm trying to corral a fourth grader. That's a little different. You guys are corralling sophomores in college, and these kids have hormones. These kids are, So to those of you, where did I get this necklace? stateofstylegewelry.com. You can go to www.stateofstylegewelry.com and you can get one. I love you, and I want you to know something. Can I just say one thing to you before I hurt my back right now? I'm going to do this. I'm not trying to pose sexy. I'm trying to stretch my back. I would like to tell you that, okay, I love the people on Instagram who don't have children and they're going, hold up, there's a fever virus? Oh yes, welcome to parenthood. There's a fever virus that causes your kids to spike and drop fevers for 3 to 4 days for no reason other than it just wants to come fuck up your life, okay? And it makes your kid miserable, and they spike fevers at night, and then it goes down. They wake up in the morning, and you think they're fine, and then it spikes and drops. Oh yeah, fever virus. Awful. Okay? I just want to tell you something. Please listen to me. If you don't listen to anything else I ever say, please listen to me now. I am an asshole. I am an asshole who is working on not being an asshole. Please know that. I know that about myself. I can get nasty. I can get defensive. If I feel pushed into a corner, I come out swinging. These are things about me that I am working on. If you push me, I may meet you with sarcasm. That sarcasm may hurt your feelings. That's on you. That's on you. You know what I mean? So you can have an opinion. Let me give you the difference. Let me show you the difference. Because you may be going, but what's the difference between an opinion and what that girl said? I'm so glad you asked. After I said I dropped my kids off at school, her response was, and I'm paraphrasing, hand sanitizer, that much hand sanitizer is toxic, and wearing masks all day and breathing in their own CO2 or whatever the air is deadly. Okay. Well, now, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that information? What am I supposed to do with that information now? Right? What's a better way she could have said it? Just be mindful because I'm a Facebook doctor and I went to Facebook medical school, that it concerns me, the kids breathing in that air all day. I hope they're giving them breaks from the mask. And I'm glad you said they're letting them wash their hands 4 times a day as opposing to using too much hand sanitizer, because I would imagine that much hand sanitizer can't be good for us. Oh, now I can receive what you're saying. Remember we talked about delivery? But you Facebook doctors, if you come at me with your very qualified Facebook medical advice, I'm just going to let you know that I appreciate your Facebook medical degree. But what the fuck am I supposed to do with that comment now? And a lot of actual doctors do have their own opinions on mask wearing for long periods of time. And most of the ones that I have spoken to say with proper breaks, the kids will be fine. But at the end of the day, we all have to make our own decisions as parents. I only shared my experience with you because I thought it would be eye-opening, helpful. I don't know. Maybe you could just be like, oh shit, Jamie's scared. I'm scared too. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a life coach. I'm just a woman living who makes videos on Facebook. You don't have to like me, but if you shit on me or shame me, then what? Then, honestly, then what? Right, Nancy, exactly. When a family member tells you about the horrors of chemo, and when my dad was getting radiation for cancer, after he was getting radiation, somebody said to my mother, oh my gosh, it's going to burn his insides. Wait till you see how much pain he's going to be in from the radiation. How is that helpful? My mother was like, Lou, maybe you should stop the radiation. This woman told, my dad was like, really? Stop the radiation? I got a tumor in my brain. You want me to stop the radiation? Anyway, look, I'm not saying you're not entitled to an opinion. All I'm saying is be gentle with the people right now. We're all nervous. This is terrifying. This is terrifying. Please be gentle with your delivery. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Be gentle. Tomorrow's podcast is on family alienation. Now you can see why my siblings don't want to talk to me. Tomorrow you can hear all about it, and you can hear about who punched me in the face. I know you're dying to know who punched me, and tomorrow you will know. Tomorrow's podcast is on family alienation, child abandonment, parent abandonment. And if you are, I don't care what decision you are making for your child. I love you. And I know you're scared, and I know you may be nervous. And just so you know, me too. Me too, me too, me too, me too, me too. And I'll let you know how today went. The kids may come home and go, that was awful. Please don't send me back. And then we won't send them back. To the teachers, I love you very much. To the administration, to the janitors, to the school nurses, to the crossing guards, to the police officers, to the lunch ladies, to all of you. We love you. And to everyone teaching their kids at home, we love you. Nobody knows how to navigate this. It is terrifying you. It is terrifying me. It is terrifying us. To the moms sending their kids to college, oy, oy, oy. I am praying for you. I am covering your kids with love and prayer and everything. And guess what? I can update you tonight if you would like me to on how the children did today. I love you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you can get a notification tomorrow about the very, 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 very highly anticipated podcast. Have a great, great day. The link for the podcast is posted. It's a pinned comment.